Changing gears now, let's talk about weather once again with meteorologist Margaret Alsher. They're kind of looking over your shoulder. It's looking a little foggy outside.
Yeah, we've been seeing fog pretty much all morning, especially on the back roads close to those waterways. And this is typical, especially after we see a cold front kind of swooping on through in the spring because we see such warm conditions leading up to that frontal system moving on through. So this is what Stan was looking at our Sky 6 Embassy Suites camera. You can see the fog just over the Tennessee River. I have it pointed towards Neyland and Thompson Bowling Arena there. That's where we're seeing that kind of thicker fog again closer to the waterways. Storm Tracker 6 radar, not seeing much in terms of rain, but we will be keeping a very close eye on this radar as we head further into the morning because more rain is anticipated later on. Now our visibility map showcasing lots of fog, especially seeing some pretty thick fog in the Southern Valley near Athens and Tellico Plains, as well as Madisonville, seeing some pretty thick fog closer towards Tazewell, Middlesboro, Harlan, Rogersville, you name it. And again, those waterways, those back roads do have that potential to have fog associated with them. So just be aware of that as you're heading out the door to work and school. Temperatures this morning, not too bad. We're sitting in the upper 40s, mid 40s for some, 48 here in Knoxville, Maryville, Dandridge, 50 in Gatlinburg, and 46 in Loudon. The thing about our temperatures though is we're really going to have a hard time seeing them rise even close to average for this time of year. One of the main reasons is because of our rain chances. So our rain chances remain on the steady end. We'll be in that 60% chance throughout the rest of the morning, going on into the early afternoon. And thick cloud cover, that rain chance really are helping keeping our temperatures in that low 50-degree range this afternoon, barely even warming up towards the upper 50-degree range heading on into this evening. And it's not just those two combined causing us to see these temperatures not really rising closer towards the low 70s. It's also because we're seeing some northerly winds. Those winds are really ushering in some cooler air, and also those winds are causing us to see a counterclockwise flow and leading us to seeing that rain. So you'll notice from our 6 predictor, you're kind of seeing a circular motion kind of going to the left there. That's that flow, and that's bringing in the cooler air as well as that rain. We'll start to see some scattered showers around 11 and more showers, possibly some storms later closer to around 2 o'clock this afternoon. These storms do have the capability of producing some small hail. Definitely not as active as yesterday afternoon, but it's best to remain weather aware and just have your notifications on so that way you can remain prepared. The good news is as we head further into our Friday, really going on into our Friday evening, we should see everything clearing out and we're drying up just as we go on into the weekend. Now all of this rain, yes, does put a damper on outdoor plans, outdoor activities, and definitely the hail a little scary, especially if your car's parked outside. But the good news about all of these systems rolling on through is it's helped us for the long run. Our drought monitor, the latest what's updated yesterday, we're no longer seeing dry conditions throughout East Tennessee, and we'll continue to see no sign of drought, especially as we get more and more rain in the forecast. So something to look forward to, but definitely best to remain aware. Again, scattered showers throughout the day today, clouds thin out tomorrow, still on the cooler end. We warm closer to average for Sunday, even warming past average on Monday, just before a weaker cold front moves on through. This bringing some rain overnight Monday into Tuesday. We're slightly cooler, slightly below average in the mid 60s by Wednesday and Thursday, but overall not a bad forecast, especially considering there could be some frost this